Let's talk about the majestic Akita Inu, a breed that's as complex as it is beautiful. If you're an Akita owner, there are a few critical things you must never forget. So, grab your favorite chair, sit back, and let's dive into the 12 things all Akita Inu owners must never forget. 1. They're not just dogs, they're personalities. First off, let's get one thing straight. Owning an Akita is like living with a furry roommate who thinks they're in charge. These dogs have more personality than most humans I know. You'll find yourself negotiating with them over who gets the best spot on the couch. Spoiler alert, they always win. 2. Independent spirit. Akitas are fiercely independent. They don't just follow commands, they consider them suggestions. If you think you can just tell your Akita to sit, and they'll do it without a second thought, think again. You might as well be talking to a wall. They'll look at you like, "Oh, you want me to sit? How about I just stare at you instead?" 3. Socialization is key. Now, let's talk about socialization. If you don't introduce your Akita to other dogs early on, you might as well be raising a tiny bear. They can be territorial and dominant, especially towards other dogs of the same gender. So, if you want your Akita to play nice at the dog park, start socializing them early. Otherwise, it's going to be a one-dog show. 4. Exercise needs. These dogs were bred to hunt big game like bears and boars. So, if you think a quick stroll around the block is enough exercise for your Akita, think again. They need real workouts, long walks, runs in the park, or even some agility training. Otherwise, they'll find their own way to burn off that energy, and it won't involve you. 5. Shedding season. Prepare for battle. Let's talk about shedding, because if you own an Akita and aren't prepared for fur everywhere, you're in for a surprise. During shedding season, it's like living in a snow globe made of dog hair. You could knit an entire sweater with what comes off them in one grooming session. 6. Grooming routine. Speaking of grooming, Akitas are generally clean dogs. They groom themselves like cats. But don't let that fool you into thinking they don't need regular baths and brushing. You'll want to keep them looking sharp because when they do get dirty, it's not just mud. It's a full-on disaster. 7. Health matters. Health is another biggie. Akitas are prone to certain health issues like hip dysplasia and autoimmune disorders. Regular vet checkups are essential. You want your furry friend around for many years to come, so don't skip those appointments. 8. They are family protectors. Akitas are known for their loyalty and protective instincts. They will guard your family like their life depends on it. This means they can be wary of strangers. Don't expect your friends to waltz right in without some serious vetting first. 9. Training takes patience. Training an Akita requires patience and consistency. They respond best to positive reinforcement. So if you think yelling will get them to listen, good luck with that. It's more effective to bribe them with treats and praise than to try and dominate them. 10. Cuddle monsters. Despite their tough exterior, Akitas can be big softies. Once they trust you, they'll want nothing more than to cuddle up next to you on the couch while watching TV. Just be prepared for them to take up half the space. 11. The legend of Hachiko. Let's not forget the legendary Hachiko, the dog who waited 9 years for his owner at a train station. This story has made Akitas symbols of loyalty in Japan. So when your Akita gives you that soulful look while waiting for dinner, remember, they're channeling their inner Hachiko. 12. Cherish every moment. Finally, never forget that every moment with your Akita is precious. They may have an independent spirit and stubborn streaks, but they also have hearts full of love and loyalty. Capture those silly moments on camera because one day you'll look back and laugh at how ridiculous they were trying to fit into that tiny box or barking at their own reflection. So there you have it, the essential guide for every Akita owner. Embrace their quirks, enjoy their loyalty, and remember, living with an Akita isn't just about having a pet. It's about sharing your life with a magnificent creature that will keep you entertained and on your toes for years to come.